Hi there, it's Crazy Gramps Brian here, bringing you his first installment of Rush Into the Kitchen. Today we're going to be preparing Michigan sauce. Michigan sauce is a special sauce for hot dogs, hamburgers, the like, that's specific to upstate New York, specifically Plattsburgh, and a little place called Nitzy's, which is no longer there. It's under a different operation, but when I was a kid, it was the best hot dog sauce you ever had. So we've got a clipping from the Press Republican, reportedly from the 70s, and the recipe's been kind of added to by family members, been passed down around, but I think you'll really enjoy it. It's a sweet but spicy sauce all at the same time and goes really well on Glazier's hot dogs. I also a shout going out to my friend Jimmy from Taiwan, Kaohsiung. Jimmy came to the U.S. to learn about hot dogs and Michigans and chili dogs. So if you're ever over there, stop in and see Jimmy. He runs a really great hot dog stand in Kaohsiung, and we're going to give him the recipe today. And also a shout out to my departed lovely aunt, Therese Legree. If any of you ever went to the Churubusco Fireman's Day field day, she made the Michigan sauce for the hot dogs up there, and it was wonderful. So without further ado, we're going to go into the Michigan sauce recipe, and we're going to make a batch for you. Okay, so here's the recipe that reportedly is from the Press Republican back in the 70s. It's Nitzy's Michigan sauce, recipe of the week, submitted by local viewers. For barbecue lovers, hot sauce. The original recipe is 1/3 cup finely chopped green pepper, 1/3 cup finely chopped onion, 1 tablespoon shortening, 1 pound ground beef, 1 quart warm water, 1 15-ounce can tomato sauce or 3 cans tomato paste, tablespoon of chili powder as desired, 1 tablespoon red pepper, 1 tablespoon paprika, 1 tablespoon allspice, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 tablespoon Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon garlic, 1 teaspoon onion salt. Saute vegetables in shortening. Brown the ground beef, breaking up finely with a fork. Mix with water, tomato paste. Mash down clumps until removed. You need a potato masher. Add the rest of the ingredients and let simmer. You can also use a slow cooker, which I've been doing lately. It seems to really boost the flavor. So here we go. Okay, now this is my modified version of the Nitzy's Michigan sauce, using 2 pounds of hamburger, 2 cans tomato paste, about 29 ounce, 1 1/2 teaspoon chili powder, 1 1/2 teaspoon red pepper, 2 tablespoons paprika, 1 1/2 teaspoons oregano, 2 tablespoons Worcestershire sauce, 1 1/2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons dry mustard, 2 tablespoons cinnamon to taste, 3/4 to 1 cup sugar to taste, 1/3 cup onion finely chopped, 1/3 cup green pepper finely chopped, 1 cup water optional, and then again using the potato masher to mash the mixture while it simmers helps break it up into very small, smooth sauce. And again, this should make about 2 pounds. And again, I've learned to use a slow cooker, crock pot, as it seems to allow the ingredients to blend and taste a lot better. I did add the ingredients before, just in the pan, and cooking the meat ahead of time doesn't seem to capture all the flavors. So we're going to go ahead and use the crock pot method today. Okay, first step we're going to do is we're going to finely chop up the green pepper and the onion to mix in with the ingredients going into the crock pot. Now, while we're doing this, if you want to look up Michigan sauce, Nitzy's Michigan sauce, on one of your search engines, preferably Google, hey, you'll see all about the Michigan and you'll learn about the history of it. Back in a bit. Okay, we're about to get started. We're going to start adding the ingredients. I've already got the meat in the crock pot, set it high. It's probably going to take about 3 to 4 hours of slow simmering to get it all done. In the interim there, you're going to have to drain off a little bit of the fat that rises to the top. Another feature about this is once you let it cool down, you stick it in the fridge reheat it the next day, and it tastes even better. Don't know why, it just does. Now I'm making a double batch, so it'll look a little bit bigger than the 2 pounds that you will be making with the normal recipe. I've got a big family thing for tomorrow, so we're going to do a double batch. All right, so here we go. Okay, you can see the meat is in the crock pot. I've got my 1/3 cup of finely chopped green pepper and onion, which we're just going to add right into it. Okay, then we're going to add in our tomato paste and tomato sauce. Okay, now we're adding the 2 tablespoons of paprika, 1/2 tablespoon or teaspoon oregano, the 1/2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons dry mustard, 2 tablespoons cinnamon to taste, and then we're going to add the Worcester sauce. All right, I'll sprinkle that in there. Okay, so now we've got the ingredients all in, and we're going to sift it and stir it, mix it all up together while she's warming up. The sugar we're going to wait on, because again, that's pretty much the taste. You want it to be spicy with a little bit of sweetness, again, to your taste. So we'll add that later on in the process. We'll let it start browning. We're not going to mash it up just yet. We're just mixing it. But we will add the little bit of water and mash it with the potato masher. And then I say at 1.2, we've also got to drain off the grease as it rises to the top. And we've got a little baster for that so we can suck it off. But after we get it mixed up here, we just put the cover on it, and she pretty much goes to town. And you can already smell the flavors mixing together. It's wonderful. Okay, let's take a look and see how we're doing. We've been stirring occasionally now. She's been cooking almost 2 hours. As you can see, it's settling up. We're not going to have to add any water. I forgot, most of the times you do the water is the pan frying, and that's to help break it up. I think in the crock pot, it does just a natural job. But we are going to use the potato masher, and we're going to mash it up. And this is to help break up any clumps. We will still drain it off here after a while. This is helping to get all the ingredients up and around. Oh, there's a good old chunk in there. This will really help it come out in a nice, smooth consistency. Oh man, you should smell it right now. Between the pepper, onion, the cinnamon smell, and the little bit of spice you can detect, I mean, it's just really great. We'll go ahead and we'll get that done. And then we're going to add the sugar, taste, and let her go back. Okay, we're going to add the sugar. And again, start with 1/2. See, it's still bubbling, and we're going to stir it again. By no means, no, this is not the dietary style. This is good, stick to your ribs. You know, occasionally you need it. But I'm going to tell you, once you've had it, you won't ever go back. It is so good. It is just that good. Browning up really nice. Next step will be letting it set up a little bit. Draining off the as much grease and fat as we can. All right, we're going to give her a taste. But we're not going to double dip the spoon now, are we? All right. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, we're gonna put the top back on it. We'll let it settle a little more. We'll back see you in a little bit. Okay, and we've drained off most of the grease and fat. It's been almost 4 hours, and we lift that. Oh my gosh, look at that! The smell right now is incredible with the onion and the pepper, the cinnamon. You can smell the spices. Wow, just incredible. And look at the texture. Really nice. And now when it cools, it'll get even a little thicker, which would be really great. Give a little taste here. Oh my. That is just incredible. And of course, you have to have the Glazers. Glazers Red Hots. They're made in Malone, New York. Only place you can get them. You go to Glazer's website. You can order them and have them sent to you. I've been eating these since I was a kid, and they are the best hot dogs you've ever tasted. Incredible. Okay, a little more history on the Michigan. They used to be served in a square bun. Bouillet Bakery in Plattsburgh, New York used to make them, but they went out of business. But they were the incredible square buns, slit down the middle, had plenty of room for the Glazer's hot dog, the Michigan sauce, bury some onions, little line of mustard on it. It was absolutely incredible. I've taken to using steak buns or steak rolls. They're square Italian, sometimes called Italian or steak rolls, but they do the job big enough to hold the Glazer's dog and the Michigan sauce and the onions. Prefer to steam the Michigans themselves because they are a special hot dog and their own natural skin. They tend to swell up, and if you steam them, the juices stay inside, and when you bite into them, they snap, and you get that zing flavor, plus the Michigan sauce and the onion. It's just incredible. Really is. So we're going to do that right now, and be right back with you. Okay, we've got the Glazers all steamed up. Right there, look at that nice red hot dog in the big bun. We're going to take some onions. We're going to bury the onions here. Put them on the inside. And we're going to get us a nice scoop of the sauce. Oh, this is good. You're missing out. Lay that sauce right in there. Oh, you should smell it. You should see it. And we'll get a little dab of mustard. We'll run it right down here. I like the little spicy mustard. I like a little extra spicy. Looky there. Yes, sir. That's a Michigan. Oh my. Folks, you got to get the Glazer's hot dog. You got to get the square buns. You got to make this sauce. You will not be disappointed. Thank you, Nitsies. I hope you all enjoyed this rush into the kitchen with crazy Grandpa Brian. Y'all have a good night, and I hope to see you back again soon. Send me some comments. Thanks.